That is fornication. That is New Testament adultery, fornication.
I wanted to ask that question, but I think you've answered.
So does that make, if somebody might have had sex before marriage, does that make the person a sinner? No. In fact, whether you are born again or not, that's not what makes you a sinner. What makes you a sinner is that you have not embraced Christ. We are talking about this theologically. We can only talk, if you want us to talk about sex medically, then I will just leave the Bible aside and we come to meds.
Okay.
If you want us to talk about it emotionally, I will leave Bible, let's come to emotions. That's there. But we're talking about Bible, spiritual sin. So it does not apply. It is only when we deal with this religious perception that people can begin to become responsible with their sexual life.
Okay.
Because of who are past they preaching, and they are saying those things. The sister will be in the church condemned. Whilst the message is closing, she's texting Kofi, I'm coming. I'm feeling horny.
And that is the same message.
The same message. That is not what will put people at the place of being responsible. Let's clear the God part out. And let's teach them the medical and emotional complications so that they can make their decisions from there. Because that's the right place to tackle this issue of sex outside of God's perspective. But once God is concerned and the subject of sin is concerned, that is doctrinal. There is nothing spiritual about that.
Okay.
There is nothing Christian about that.
Okay.
Marriage is not spiritual, it is cultural.
Okay.
God never asked anybody to collect bride price. It was created by men. Are you trying to tell me that? Are you trying to tell me
I
that?
see.
Are you trying to tell me that? Are you trying to tell me that? Let's say I'm with sister, we are dating. When I have sex with her, I'm sinning. Why am I sinning? I'm sinning because I have not gone to see her parents. All right, to do what is culturally right. I've not done what is culturally right.
Okay, I was. We will leave. We will leave.
2 minutes. 1 minute.
Okay, sir.
If I have sex with her before marriage, is this sin because I have not gone to see her parents to do cultural rights? Then that is not God's sin. That is cultural sin. That's not God's sin. That is cultural sin. So I've not sinned against God. I've sinned against the culture. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
What makes sex with her holy? Is it because I now want to give her parents money? So now sex with her has become holy before God. Did God collect the money? Did God collect the bride price? God didn't collect the bride price. So these are cultural things that must be dealt within the cultural framework and leave the spiritual things to stand that they may not be corrupted. Sex before, in, after marriage is not a sin in God's eye. What it is sin before is in your parents' eye. The society's eye. You yourself, your own restrictions, your own morals, that